What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of It's Empty. I'm at G-Tech. We are rammed today, let me show you. There's no space. There's Steve Colton, look, trying to struggle to find parking space. We are stacked. Look. Stacked, all the way into the workshop. We are stacked. Now I'm going to come back out here later on and show you what's happening with this area here. But let's go inside first and have a look at what we've got. So, Steve's just put a GTD on the ramp. What's this in for, Steve?
This one?
Yep.
MOT, new battery and a headlight bulb.
What about that one? That's got the engine out. That's in for a timing chain. The legendary N47. It's back together. I think we just got to put it in. That's the E92 M3. Steve's upset because I'm taking a ramp space at the moment. That's the engine that we've just done for the E92 M3. That's the damaged engine, in case any of you haven't seen it. Damn, look at that. What are you doing, Steve? MOT? Oh, it's James. We'll head this way because James is very camera shy. Okay, so that's that. Let's go outside, guys. I want to talk to you about what is happening here. So as you can see, we have outgrown this place about 5 years ago. Initially it was amazing. It's still amazing. But now we've got plans for this. We have got plans. So this grass area that you can see here, in the coming weeks, I've got a groundworks firm coming to basically flatten all this area and take it back down to like clean stone. The idea is, see them 2 shipping containers there? I'm literally gonna take one of the containers and move it across to the fence once all this land is level, and then we're gonna build a base, concrete base. We're gonna get a purpose-fit roof to go over the containers, clad it at the front so it looks like the units, and basically we've got another unit in there once it's got power and heating and everything in there. So clever idea. We'll get rid of all this so we can basically park cars sensibly, because at the moment, as you can see, everything's just everywhere. Like I said to you, we see between 8 and 12 cars a day probably at the moment, maybe more sometimes. I know we've got 15 jobs in today. So yeah, we do get busy here at G-Tech, being Derby's BMW, Volkswagen, Audi Group specialist. We do get busy. So, I myself, I'll tell you what I've been doing today. I have done so a lot of the tuning here, guys, I do myself. Say hi to the weapon. It's ready for Donington on the 5th of April. So if any of you guys are going that day, come over and say hi, because the weapon will be attending Donington race circuit. So today I've been doing this X5, was in for a swirl flap delete. Where's the 5 series gone? There was another 5 series here earlier that I was doing some more remapping on. That's done. My E92, by the way, guys, you know I've sold this, and I fitted a Mr. 12 volt Apple CarPlay system to it today, so I've done that. So yeah, Empty's been a busy bunny today, doing stuff, getting my hands dirty, which Steve will say is unusual, but it's not. I always work. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's what's happening today. I'll go in now, speak to Steve, and see what he's saying. Right then, Steve. You're on camera, baby. What's going on, man?
Busy, mate.
You've done a lot of jobs today, innit, Steve? So over here, guys, without showing you too much, I don't want to show you customers' details. These are the jobs that have already been done today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs have already been done today, and they're the jobs left to come in today. This is the man that handles G-Tech, don't you, Steve?
I do.
The main man.
Yes, that's me.
So what's it been like today, Steve? Just a little bit about...
Well, as you can see in the car park, there's nowhere to park.
I bet you're going to be happier once we do this groundworks, aren't you, Steve?
Oh, of course, yes. Yes. Well, as you can look out the window, look, we're parked on the grass, we're parked on the verge, we're parked around the back, and we're full of the car park. We're that busy.
Yeah.
And I've got potential of more work because I've got a job out there that may need a new engine. So we've got loads of work on.
Wow, excellent.
I've still got that timing chain to finish.
That's what we like to hear.
Tomorrow. And we've still got 3 more jobs to come in and a complete wiring loom to do on that 5 Series because nobody else could do it.
Is that the one from the car supermarket?
One from the supermarket, and when that one's done, we've got another one coming straight up.
So people have broke into it and nicked the sat-nav?
Yeah, iDrive and sat-nav and everything, mate. And instead of taking them and unplugging them, they just chop the wires off, which was a complete wiring loom, which is now sat there waiting to be fitted.
So Steve, do you want to run us through the system then here, how it works? I know, but obviously the viewers I'm vlogging for, I'm trying to show them an insight into the business. So just quickly, guys, Steve is the service manager here at G-Tech Motorworks. I've known Steve for, how long now? Steve's been a very long time, hasn't it?
12 years.
About 12 years. I used to work under Steve. So Steve, I still work under Steve. Steve tells me what to do, don't you, Steve?
Yeah.
So Steve, do you want to talk through a little bit about the process when a customer comes here, like calls up or rings up? How does it work?
Well, basically, customers call up with their issues, whether it be service, MOT, faults, etc. And I will schedule them in our diary to book them in and get them done.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the minute we've got near enough a fortnight lead time. But it depends what the problem is, it would depend whether I can squeeze them in. And sometimes we do have people that aren't booked in that are desperate because they're going on holiday, especially around now because it's Easter. And I try and help people and get them done as quick as we can.
It always gets busy when you're
But
at
it's always busy around
holidays,
this time
yeah.
because I do know that dealers are struggling not with the amount of work they've got, it's the amount of techs they haven't got.
That's the problem
But
nowadays.
we're lucky we've got a good group of lads and we can accommodate to the best of our ability, and that's what we try and do.
So what's the system then, Steve? So Steve's very organised, guys, as you can see here. Like, that's why he's the manager here. Steve handles everything from booking the jobs in, like he's just said, to getting it organised. So do you want to give us a daily rundown of how you keep this organised? Because guys, look here, look. These are probably parts for next week. This guy's that organised. These are probably parts for next week.
They are.
They are, yeah? There you
Yeah,
go.
I like to order parts in advance so we don't have that issue of when a customer turns up before the job because we haven't got the parts. They are all for the until next Friday, and if I get any more bookings I'll order them in as well. And then basically I will see all the customers in every morning, whether it be 7:30, 11 o'clock, I'll see them all in. I'll run the workshop, make sure all the jobs go in, make sure all the jobs are done. I'll then cost all the invoices, contact the customers, upsell on any job that needs upselling. And I just handle both hands all day and book people in.
Steve.
It's a very busy job, and then I've got the accounts to do, and I've got empty to sort.
I know what do you mean empty to sort? I know this answer, but do you want to tell our viewers how many calls do you get a day, Steve?
Well, it varies. I think we do probably around about between 80 and 100 calls a day. Various stuff.
Shall we get a call centre or not?
Nah, I can do this.
You can do it. He is the call centre.
I am.
Now, guys, honestly, not just saying it on camera, big thanks to Steve. He's an absolute legend. This guy is the brains and the heart of G-Tech Motorworks. It runs so well because of this guy. He controls everyone. He's basically workshop controller / service manager. What Steve says goes. Many of you see me sometimes in the gym or in my cars or out and about and you say, Imti, how are you able to do this? I'm able to do this because I've got a good team. Remember one thing, the successful man, a successful businessman is a businessman who's got a good team. You need to have a good team around you in order to do well. So you can delegate the tasks to people while you can do other things. Like, I've got several businesses. You probably know about the online community that's been launched. We've got G-Tech Motorworks. I do several other things as well, which I will be talking about and vlogging soon as well. So I can only do them because of people like Steve. So Steve, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Legend. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That was another vlog from It's Empty. I hope you're enjoying the content at the moment. So yeah, there we have it, guys. I hope you are enjoying the vlogs that I'm putting out. It's a little bit different from all the technical videos. G-Tech will be having its own separate channel very soon, but the It's Empty channel is purely about vlogs and cars and everything I get up to, all the fun stuff. So we can keep it moving and keep it versatile. Please do like, share and subscribe. Click the link in the description. Stay tuned. I got lots of more fun content coming for you guys. And yeah, catch you again.